So, are you thinking about a career in infrastructure finance? Well, a fantastic opportunity has just opened up with the India Infrastructure Finance Company Limited, also known as IIFCL. In the next few minutes, we're going to break down absolutely everything you need to know about their 2026 assistant manager role. Okay, let's dive right in. The IIFCL Assistant Manager Recruitment for 2026 is a really big deal for anyone building a career in finance. If you're aiming for a high-impact role in the public sector, this is definitely one you'll want to pay very close attention to. First things first, what exactly is IIFCL, and why is this role so important? Let's take a closer look. So, IIFCL was set up back in 2006, and it's a Government of India enterprise with a huge mission, funding the very backbone of our nation. They provide the long-term money that makes all those massive infrastructure projects actually happen. As an assistant manager here, you'd be directly involved in financing projects across all these critical sectors. We're talking about everything from brand new energy plants to massive transportation networks. You'll literally be helping to build the framework of the country. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty details you really need to know. First up are the key dates and the number of vacancies. It's definitely time to get your calendar out. You're going to want to pay close attention to this timeline. The application window is pretty tight, running from March 18th all the way to April 10th. And with the online exam scheduled for May or June, your prep really needs to start, right now. In total, there are 33 vacancies for this assistant manager Grade A position. It's definitely going to be competitive, so let's see how those spots are actually distributed. And here's the category-wise breakdown of those 33 posts. As you can see, there are positions reserved across all the major categories, which is great because it ensures broad representation. Now for the big question, right? Are you eligible? Let's run through the checklist to see if this opportunity is the perfect fit for you. Okay, the core requirements are pretty straightforward. You need to be between 21 and 30 years old, and of course, an Indian citizen. The really crucial part, though, is that you must have a minimum of 2 years of relevant work experience after you got your qualification. And in terms of your education, the criteria are actually quite broad, which is great news. You're eligible if you have a postgraduate degree or diploma, a BTech or BE, an LLB, or one of the professional qualifications like CA, CS, or CMA. Now, for the part I know you've been waiting for, the salary and the career path. Look, this isn't just a job. It's a huge career move that comes with some pretty substantial rewards. The approximate cost to company, or CTC, for this role is an incredible 19 lakhs per annum. That is a highly competitive package, especially for the public sector. So let's break that down. It all starts with a basic pay of 44,500 rupees per month. But you have to remember, this is just the foundation. There are so many other components built right on top of this. And speaking of those other components, the role comes with a whole suite of amazing perks and allowances. You're looking at things like leased accommodation, medical reimbursement, concessional loans for a car or house, and so much more. So how do you actually get selected? Let's break down the process. Understanding the structure is always the first step to building a rock-solid preparation strategy. The selection process is basically a two-phase journey. First up, there's an objective-type online exam. If you manage to clear that, you'll move on to the interview stage. Now, this is absolutely critical, so listen up. The interview holds a massive 60% weightage in the final merit list. That means your performance in that interview is going to be the major deciding factor. Strong technical knowledge and great communication skills are non-negotiable here. The online exam has two main parts. Part 1 covers your general aptitude. The usual suspects like reasoning and current affairs. But Part 2 is where you really need to shine. It focuses on your domain knowledge in areas like project finance and corporate banking. And get this, each question in this section carries double the marks. Convinced this is the role for you? Awesome. Here's exactly how you can apply. First and most importantly, applications are only accepted online and only through the official IIFCL website. Please make sure you are on the correct portal because no other application methods will even be considered. The application is a standard 4-step process, so it's pretty simple. First, you register on the website. Second, you upload your scanned documents. Third, fill out the application form really carefully. And finally, you pay the fee to submit your application. Done. And here's a little pro tip to make the process way smoother. Have scans of your photograph, your signature, your thumb impression, and the handwritten declaration ready to go before you even start the application. Trust me, it'll save you a ton of time and potential headaches.
So this is so much more than just a job application. It's a real chance to play a direct role in building our country's infrastructure. If you've got the qualifications and you've got the drive, this is an opportunity you really don't want to miss. Good luck.